The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi, I'm Slade Ham, your host for episode 642. The Right Reverend Robert O. Mungle seated to my left instead of right. You always change positions. I like that about the new studio. Directly across from me, in your sort of seat, Trey Tutson.
I thought I was going to say that's what you like about Rob. I like that you change positions.
No,
Rob.
that's his positions have not changed.
The Whiskey Bang Brothers.
Since the Civil War. Nick Palermo also joining us again for a quick episode. You're the one. We can't decide if we like you or not. So
I don't give a fuck.
We bring you. We bring you back.
Crazy Slade.
We bring you back. We give you a chance. We forget about you. You're like the Dairy Queen steak finger basket of the podcast.
Oh, the worst.
About every 6 months. Every 6 months, I'm like, this is a great idea. And then I'm like, oh, we should have done that.
Dairy Queen. Nigga, they lying-ass commercial. That lying-ass commercial. That's what I like about Texas. Get the fuck out of here.
No one's like, oh, Dairy Queen. When I get to Texas, hit up those Dairy Queen.
Hell no. It's F-150s and tractors or whatever the fuck we into.
I went to a Dairy Queen one time in Louisiana.
Cattle.
And I asked for sprinkles, and they said, "What are those?" They were the dumbest people I've ever met.
They was tough Texas.
Listen, man, by the time you're working at a Dairy Queen in rural Louisiana, your life has not gone the way.
Another just right by the same place in Louisiana, I went to a McDonald's, and I asked for a cheeseburger with ketchup and cheese only.
Yeah. Totally fair. That's the way. That's the way a real man eats a hamburger.
They gave me a bun with ketchup and cheese only. I wanted the hamburger, you fucking idiots.
That's fucking.
It was amazing.
Dude, I think
he ordered a double too. It was the weirdest.
So you don't want the meat. You just want the
ketchup.
That's weird.
I guess he's on that keto.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Speaking of people from places like that, no, it's not that far. Rob, tell me if you recognize this voice, huh?
Holy fuck! Well,
no.
Find
it's
yourself.
been a minute. This
like
is Lacy from Wichita.
Oh.
This sounds like
Shout
everyone
out
Rob's
to
fucked.
Rob Mungle. I have introduced another one of my friends to the whole fucking ghost story series, and he thinks you're fucking awesome.
Oh, glad to help.
Mentioning that, I drunk dialed you a number of years ago about you coming to an Anivate convention in Wichita and whatever from then.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, you're not going to believe me, but the offer still stands.
Oh, hopefully.
That's so unbelievable.
You don't know what the offer is.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Her virginity.
Oh,
what?
shit.
So let's continue. I haven't listened to this either.
Hold on, nigga. Wait.
What?
Yes.
How old is she?
I don't know. Old
know.
enough.
She sounds very well. Obviously, I'm just saying.
And she sounds rough.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, she sounds like she masturbates to all change noises. Like a nigga unscrewing the goddamn. Oh yeah, get that valve. Get that valve.
Like she deep throats cigarettes.
Yeah. That's not.
I'm sure she's lovely.
Hold, please. All right, let's here's
shit
more.
lovely in
Here,
Wichita.
let her finish.
And she's from Wichita.
Yeah, so that's a weird thing. Anyway, I'm drunk. I'm going to regret this. But I got crossfaded as fuck at my cousin's birthday party. And here I am calling you fuckers again. Real funny as fuck. And enjoying the fuck out of the podcast. So you guys keep rocking on. Beaver. Fuck off. And shout out to Wild Turkey from my grandpa. Passed away a couple of years ago. I get fucked up off Wild Turkey, especially for him.
But you ain't fucked
Thank
nobody.
you, fuckers. Rock on. And
I don't.
shout out to Kiki Maroon.
That shit go together to me. Do that shit go together with y'all? Like, if I see a bitch shit-faced drunk, and she like, I'm a virgin, you lying bitch. You lying. You had to have gotten fucked up and gave this shit up on accident.
You forgot.
I'm just saying, you got at least, entertain some 8%ers. You're a virgin? No nigga even took it. I'm just
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Dude, she looks all I don't know what she but
I can picture what she looks like, and I bet we're picturing the same thing.
And I bet you're both wrong. Lacey's actually way out of both of your leagues.
Show me Lacy.
No.
Is she out of our league? Like, I ain't fucking with her out of our league? Or legit out of the league?
I tell you this, she should not be making the offer she is to Rob.
Yeah.
Why is she saving
How old is
herself?
she?
I don't know.
No, not old.
Yeah.
Young. I mean, it's the details don't really matter. Tell me how many virginities you've been offered.
Oh, nigga,
Okay, that's
recently.
not the question is, I'm saying, is it like a 33-year-old? I'm just trying to gauge how odd it is.
She's probably
that
mid-20s, I guess.
I mean,
she's still a virgin.
Bro,
That's all
I'm sorry. Any virgin is odd to me. I know awkward niggas that get pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody should be fucking.
You think if you're of age.
13 and up, you should be fucking.
No.
I've been through this before.
No, that's I know where to put the beep.
That's what puberty is. Right in that midst of the puberty. Nick, that's what you should be
I just
fucking.
like to see them stutter.
Hold on.
Like, how are we gonna
I'm
save
not
our
saying-
podcast from Trey's fucking bullshit? Nick, we're in the middle of the Me Too movement, and you got Trey over here, 8% rapist. You're ruining their lives. They have a special on Amazon, Trey. They have careers, Trey. He does USO shows. He's in countries. You're ruining his fucking life. Not everyone's a mailman, Trey.
I know he's a well-traveled nigga. But I didn't say, hold on, you're twisting my words. I didn't say they should be fucking 30-year-olds. I said they should be fucking either other 13-year-olds or 14 to 15-year-olds.
No, they shouldn't.
Nigga,
They should not.
Rob, minors fucking minors is just regular fucking.
No.
It ain't a problem until
Not
somebody's
even
older.
Not even in a coal mine should minors be fucking minors.
All I'm saying is this. If your ass is only
All
old,
you're saying is
if you only
illegal.
If you only old enough to work part-time, you should be fucking that person.
I love Rob. That minors, no minors should fuck. Like Rob was not trying to fuck everything he could fuck when he was younger. I love this. I love you, hypocrite.
Yeah, when Rob was that age,
I'm
people
saying.
got married at 12.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. He is.
And
old.
they only lived to be 37.
Rob, during that time, you could offer 2 goats for the daughter.
You still got a dowry.
Yeah. People churned butter. There's no land of
Yeah,
lakes.
we did. Oh, yeah, we did.
There's no land
Some
of lakes.
fucking butter.
They just fucked Adelaide.
Guys, cheers.
I gotta drink.
No, I'm not cheering that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. To live it to be 37.
Children fucking children.
No.
Not child fucking.
No.
Not child fucking. Children fucking
No
children.
matter how you put it.
You got
It doesn't make it.
You've delayed our shot now, Trey.
This is Ranger Creek 36 caliber white is what this looks like.
I noticed
This also came from our friend RJ Witcher. It is a clear whiskey, guys.
What are you doing? You drinking
So
too?
get in 100
Yeah.
proof also.
Jamaican
So
ass.
expect a little bit of corn bite. Cheers to you guys. I'll talk while you make faces.
Fuck. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can taste corn.
And then once you guys get your testicles back,
I can taste
it's
corn.
sweet, right?
Nigga, this is why I gotta slow down.
Don't say I'll drink. I'll talk while y'all drink and you get your testicles back when you haven't finished your goddamn shot.
I know. I'm waiting until you. This motherfucker is making a power play for a seat that is not available.
I am not. I don't want to come here every Monday.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Oh, nigga, can you congratulate me?
Oh, hey,
Hold on, no.
Trey.
I ain't talking about that, nigga. I can't taste the difference in liquor. All liquor just tastes awful to me. But I actually tasted the corn.
Hey,
Oh,
congrats.
That
look
means
at
my
you.
palate
His
is
alcoholism
improving.
Yeah.
is progressing.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
why I gotta slow down.
You're maturing.
Yeah, that's why you got to slow down.
Yeah.
13-year-olds.
Not because I've been beating Shay.
That's the reason you need to slow down.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's not
Trey.
because of the fucking 13-year-olds.
No, bro, dude,
Yeah. I take your point.
bro. Everybody here pretty much lost their virginity at a young age, right? We all
You
pretty
really
much fucked
shouldn't
young.
have brought it back to this.
I-
Rob.
I
was-
This is
sorry.
Here we
your
are.
fault at this point.
I was 17.
Okay, so in some states you're legal, but in some states you're a minor.
That is true.
Rob? No, we already know. This nigga was 8. I lost my shit after my baptism. I fucked.
Priest leaned in a little too far.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rob.
Me?
In a taxi or some shit. I just feel fucking in a cab. You know what I mean?
In a cab. What the fuck are you talking about?
With a suit on. With a white suit.
One. Carriage.
Carriage. Okay, I'm sorry. Come on.
buggy.
Yeah.
It was a buggy.
Horse, horse-drawn trolley.
Right? Rob gets a hard on when he hear horses walk by. Like, oh, that fucking...
Oh, memories.
Those fucking shoe horns, I swear to God. Those horseshoes, man. There's just something about it. It just takes me back.
Like Monty Python with the...
How old are you, Rob? I'm trying to make a point.
Let's see. I had to.
Can't even remember.
Every witness is dead.
Yeah,
Relax.
I couldn't cross the street by myself.
It was a different era.
Yeah.
How old were you, Trey?
You was young.
How old were you?
I had what do we count? Do we count the times where, somebody
Sex.
forced it up on you, or when you was just like, I'm going to do this?
What?
Because I've had people mash their pussies in my face. as a young boy.
Before
Several awful cousins. Dude, at the time, I didn't know it was bad. I was like, oh, she really loved me.
Wait,
but now, like, what the fuck?
Hold on. You were incest raped?
I don't want to talk about it.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, you don't.
They were like
Why'd
half.
you bring it up?
They were like half cousins.
Just wait till one
I
of
don't
them
want to go into the details.
Wait till one of them runs for fucking
Jesus.
Supreme Court or something.
They're not running for shit.
They're running
drug
from the
addicts,
law.
motherfucker.
Just
No.
sit on it until they're about to get a
Drug
promotion, and
Drug
then just
addicts.
drop
No,
it.
They're drug addicts.
They're running from death.
You ever just see a family member that's never going to turn their life around? You're
So
like,
do
nigga,
you?
are stuck.
So do you still? I don't mean to be.
No, you can ask me anything. I'm an open book.
Clearly, I don't mean to be.
I mean, clearly, you just brought up the incest rape.
Yeah. And I'm not being
Jesus
cavalier
Christ.
about it, but the so.
Oh, no. Hold on, nigga. I only relate rape to motherfucking intercourse. I don't think you
so-
can orally rape a motherfucker.
So.
Maybe so, but I don't believe in it.
So you.
Hey, fellas.
Do you still?
That's how y'all doing over
That's just
here?
a perspective.
You
I
just
don't-
being
There's
a
a camera.
regular
Everybody.
minority Italian.
I wasn't.
see ya.
I wasn't raped. I wasn't raped.
So, but
My ass is fine.
you.
That's the only thing I relate rape to.
But
For me, is the ass.
You just
Can we go back to the virgin wanting to fuck me?
I'm sorry.
How did this get so far
I'm
away?
sorry. God damn it.
Holy
Trey,
shit.
Yeah.
you have
He
the
had a
ability.
He is the worst. Trey is the fucking worst.
You make everything dark. You're like.
I'm sorry about
You're
that.
like it's like your voice is directed by Tim Burton.
You
like there's
You invite career-ending discussions. Just everything.
no nobody
No,
here
I'm
has a
joking.
career.
No.
Stop.
I'm worried about y'all. I have nothing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was answering your question.
Do you still see the cousins who put their pussies in your
I haven't
faces?
seen them in a while.
No shit.
I haven't seen them in a long time. But they were.
Maybe you just don't recognize
They
them
were
from that
horny
angle.
teenagers. And it's funny as
Yeah.
hell. They're horny. I understand. Like, all right, y'all had to get off. You just had to use my face and nose and head.
Are you a gymnastics
You
horse?
ever be about to? Nigga, you know what it's like to be like, I think I'm finna die in this pussy. As an 8-year-old.
As an 8-year-old.
The noises you making.
How old were they?
They was like 16, 17.
What?
They was-
They're
they
just
was-
sexual predators walking
they
around in the
was-
world.
They was old. They was older than me.
Rob,
No shit.
a-
They're older than you.
They were twice your age.
I don't see them as
Mad.
predators. They was just horny teenagers.
in fairness, a virgin wants to give herself.
How are you not a Republican?
Me? I'm apolitical.
He
I don't
doesn't
believe
understand
in No politics.
You-
Nah, I used to be into them. I don't even know no more. But go ahead. Rob is finna.
You have not made your way to Wichita.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Which Wichita is this?
Kansas.
Is this Kansas?
Which Wichita?
Ain't it another one?
I don't.
There's a
I hope
Wichita
not.
Falls,
Wichita
Wichita Falls, yeah.
Iowa?
Texas.
Yeah,
Texas. Okay.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, this is Wichita, Kansas. where
We're gonna slide.
clearly-
We're gonna slide into a
clearly
break
there's,
here.
There's nothing
Okay.
to do.
Rob,
I'm
you
thinking Kansas City.
there is something to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think you should get up there. I think you should reach out to the anime conventions there. Lacy, we're going to work hard to get Rob to you.
Would you turn her out, Rob? You know like you would turn her out.
It's oh god,
Like
this
you
is
one of them people.
No.
Like your dick changed lives.
Nah.
I'm not saying for the better, but like for the worse.
Well, for the
like you fuck
That
this,
I believe with.
like you fuck this lady, she'd be like, I have to reevaluate.
Yeah,
everything.
she's like, I'm never going to another
I gave
anime
this
convention
shit
again.
to Rob.
I'm an adult. I'm watching anime. This is my life is fucked up.
we are the Whiskey Brothers, Trey Tutson, Rob Mungle, Sam Damaris not with us, Dale Cheeseman not with us. We're joined by Nick Palermo at Nick Hates People on Twitter and Instagram. We're going to come right back. Join us on that Patreon page, but more us actually just doing what we do when we come back.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Sladeham, Rob Mungle, Sam Damaris not with us, Trey Tutson, Nick
Yeah.
Palermo,
What's that?
Sam Flash in the corner.
think it's off.
I don't think that camera's on.
It's not. It's not.
You're playing in the camera, idiot.
That's my dude, man.
Wow, Nick just still thinks he works here. Let's.
I don't.
Guys, Houston. I was reminded of this
don't
story.
care.
A little controversy. There's
All right.
controversy.
A bit of controversy.
Controversy. A brothel
All right.
that was going to open here
In Texas? In Houston?
Houston. Let me be a little more
I mean,
specific.
I wouldn't go, but I'm like interested.
Trey,
in
have you ever watched Westworld? It's a stupid
no.
story.
It's on
Okay,
HBO though.
this
Great show. You should watch it.
this was okay. How do you phrase it? The company operates a sex robot brothel.
Fuck no. Like fuck no.
You want to hear nothing else?
Oh,
no, I mean like let's hear it, but nigga, hell no.
Okay.
I need some live warm bodies.
The dog. Well, okay. Now tell me, what do you?
they put them in the microwave.
You said
first.
warm bodies real creepy.
Listen.
Need some warm bodies.
Okay.
All right.
Listen, like Rob, you guys tell me, just real quick, price wise, where do you think a hooker falls, and where does one actually fall? Let's get his guess, and then I'm sure you can
like
give
a
us the
good
spectrum.
one?
Yes. How much is a? How much is a?
first
What
of
do
all,
you think a good hooker costs, Trey?
Let me just say
I'm
this.
assuming
as a disclaimer.
you've
I don't-
never gotten a hooker.
I don't think pussy has. I think pussy has zero value anyway. I don't think there should be no
doesn't like-
dollars put toward
Okay.
just specifically pussy.
He doesn't like fucking those.
Right.
so-
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I
so
know. No, it's a whole thing with pussy.
Nevertheless,
But anyway,
if you were going to value it on behalf of
Like
people
a
who
brothel-
understand what gold is worth,
brothel style.
yes.
Brothel style.
What
like
should it cost you for an hour?
in a
brothel style?
It should cost
that's
you,
what you get at Denny's.
It should be anywhere from 800 to 1,000.
Okay. What? Hang on. Now, well,
Because these should be some top of the line bitches. That's just brothel.
I love this
Vegas.
question, and I love your face, and now that's going to make me get to you before we get to the answer.
Can I say this point?
Yes, you may.
The reason I feel like it should be that much is shit that's important is in a store. This brothel is a whole store.
Okay, yeah.
So it should cost more in the
Right.
Shit on the street should not cost just as much in the store.
Right.
Street
pussy should be $40. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
But-
buy an iPhone in a gas station.
Is that, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I
But if
I
you
do.
go in the Apple
feel you,
store,
I feel
I'm in
you.
the motherfucking whole store.
store.
This better be some top of the line bitch.
Just not an impulse buy next to the corn nuts.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
So $800 to $1,000 an hour
in a brothel.
in a brothel. Nick, what would you expect to pay?
Yeah, if you're talking like Vegas legal brothel money.
Just-
like I'm
Okay.
saying like a high dollar hooker is like $300-400.
Fair for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like a
Rob.
cheap hooker. Like
Now,
you said,
Rob,
like
let's
40 bucks on the street.
let's go to our man on the street who's done the field research.
Yeah. Who? What are your rates that you
Wait,
pay?
how do you do? Hold on, Nick. I just want to know how you even do that. Like, how do you even do
You
it?
should have seen Trey
Because
adjusting his seat.
I'm scared of prostitutes. Them bitches is tall and
yeah.
fearful,
They're gonna rob from you, Trey.
and they scare me.
They're
How do
gonna
you even
They're
approach
gonna
them?
fucking take your money and
yeah, they don't
they're gonna
even
beat the fuck out of you.
They don't need their pimp to rob you. They're
Yeah.
gonna rob you.
How do you even say something? What's your game? Oh, you ain't gotta have
You don't
game.
have to have games.
This is
It's
the-
a fucking prostitute.
Rob has explained this on previous episodes that the beautiful part, I'm assuming, is that there is no
No,
conversation.
there's no game. There's no you negotiate price and you get now your $1,000 thing for
Yeah.
a brothel in Vegas
Yeah.
is not far off.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair comment.
Okay.
Yeah, the $400
What he's
you
talking
can
about?
also get, but yeah, it's not an iPhone.
What the fuck? Okay, so what is?
Oh, for real?
How do you?
I was like, that seems like a lot. I feel like that'd be a high dollar whore.
So
How do you gauge price at all?
We gotta
Because you.
see. Well, it's how bad you want to fuck her.
But
Supply
you
and demand.
come-
what's
no,
the best top dollar? Like, how much you pay for the best like?
Now,
top
have you
dollar?
ever seen the hookers in the brothels in fucking in like?
Yeah.
It's not legal in Vegas. Outside Vegas, it's legal.
Okay.
But outside there,
Reno?
You can go to their website and look at them.
yeah, you can look. There's some that ain't great, and you're still paying fucking $1,000.
My thing is that you come the same.
yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. I've never been.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking this bad bitch. Like, okay, did confetti come out your dick when you came this time?
No, but one of those takes a lot
But they
longer and is
they
more
can do that
enjoyable
for
in the
you.
process.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can do that for you if you want. to.
So-
Confetti.
yeah,
It's,
that's
it's
a doable.
painful on the front end.
Called the Super Bowl Sunday package.
yeah, yeah.
New Year's Eve package.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But you know, if you go to some places out there for $1,000, you can
Yeah.
probably get 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I mean, 2
Okay.
chicks.
Well,
so what?
$1,000.
I'm sorry.
So
Like,
this-
what's your
They're gonna
question?
be those Palermo chicks.
These are love dolls from Toronto. Robotic
I don't give a fuck.
dolls that you can pick up. You can rent for $120 an hour.
Shit.
Jesus
You can
Christ.
get real fucking chicks
You
for
can
that.
get real pussy.
So they say our
Our
love doll's goal is to provide intense pleasure. We provide deep and satisfying experience both in the way we feel and it's written from the perspective of a love doll. In both the way we feel and move. We will allow you to fulfill all your fantasies without any limitations.
They couldn't have made this creepier.
We feel just
they
like
could
the
have.
real thing. We always fresh for you. We always fresh for you. We get sanitized with antibacterial products after every session.
This is like Westworld. They clean up the dolls.
Dude,
afterwards.
that's
They
funny.
run them through a fucking car wash.
Can you imagine a shitty one of
a
these?
whore car wash.
yeah, like a car wash.
Poor doll car wash.
A shitty one of these is hilarious to me.
There's
just them not cleaning it and like 18 motherfuckers
Yes.
got HIV positive.
Acne.
Here's their argument.
Doll have acne.
They think they should
Okay.
be able to exist. There's a difference between human prostitution and artificial prostitution, and
It's
therefore
not prostitution.
there is
it's
no
like
law.
buying a fucking
right. There's no
toaster.
law.
That's
Yeah,
not
This
prostitution.
is going to be the saddest and creepiest place in the world to be in. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like the dudes that are there, the people that work there.
They've
who's
got to
gonna
have
work there?
they've got to have a parking lot with a shuttle bus. There's
Yeah.
like there's no way.
You can't park
Well,
on site.
I'm not even lying. A fucking sex robot caressed me. Yeah, bro. That's the end of this motherfucking sex robot. It's something just creepy about that shit.
Wait, what?
Like if some
I was confused by that as well.
robot touch, just that. I don't know. They saying it's like the real experience. I'm just relating it to you being with an actual person. A person's touch is totally different. If you got some creepy robot touch,
I just imagine that fucking like Hall of Presidents at fucking Disneyland.
Yes, this audio animatronic.
Hello,
I can
and
feel.
welcome to the Cum Shack. In
Fuck
1492, I took it in the butt.
Yeah, I just see like
yeah.
those ballistics dummies that they use on all those History Channel shows, where it's like, why can I see your lungs? I should not be able to
God.
see your rib cage in
We
a
made this one out of a
non-sexy
pig pussy.
anorexic.
Just stuck it in this fucking.
This is the saddest shit ever.
And have you
dog.
seen the dude that's opening it? He looks exactly like the sort of dude that would open a sex robot brothel. Like, you're like, of course it's what you do.
Oh, I'll have to
You
check
do
out a picture
something
of this
that
guy.
hurts women. Certainly.
God, kinky S sex dolls out of Toronto.
This is what happens when you let fucking robots putting good, hardworking American women out of business.
They're taking our jobs,
Taking
Rob.
their jobs. Fucking Japanese robots.
They're taking Biggio's jobs. That's a comedy friend of ours. She's a prostitute.
This,
Yeah, this nigga out here gigoloing and shit.
Move on. That's real, but you can go on.
okay.
Yeah.
This
$125 to fucking
120
use,
hours, $120 an hour to
to use a
bang
used fucking
a robotic hole.
fucking
To fuck a fleshlight. To
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
To fuck
Yeah.
like a fancy
A
fleshlight.
used
A
fleshlight.
used fleshlight.
Not
You
a-
should be paying me. What
Right?
is happening
That's
here?
I get uncomfortable when the dentist just put like one of those new sleeves over the fucking X-ray thing.
and spit.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd be. And we've talked about this before on the podcast. I've never gotten a prostitute. I don't have that point of reference.
Yes, Slade. Everyone wants to
No,
fuck you. We
stop.
know.
No, that's not what I mean at all. I'm saying the experience is foreign to me. I don't know how I would be with a regular person, much less with a when
A
you
microwave oven.
just put me in a room with and then you just shut the door.
Yeah.
And at what point do you? It just
How goofy do you feel?
yeah,
Like,
there-
in the
there-
room
there
with the
has-
how you do, like what the fuck?
is there
like,
small talk? Is there
Excuse
Probably.
me. Do you mind if I shoot up first?
is there a
It's the true hooker experience.
is that what do you tie
I've got
a
to
rubber
take
band
Xanax.
around her? You tie a rubber band around her
Yeah.
forearm just for the effect.
I want to kiss away my emotions.
That's
Look out for the police.
Oh man.
she's telling jokes. There is no hole in my soul because I do not have a soul.
I never knew my dad.
Oh shit.
Yes, I did. It was a Honda.
I too have programmer issues. It's,
Oh shit, man.
Programmer issue.
My dad was the Tesla that killed that guy.
that was
You'll love it, Trey. They're only 8 years old.
Oh, they only. Oh, okay.
Was it Short Circuit? You remember the
Callback.
movie with
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Five?
Yeah,
And at some
Johnny
point
Five.
he yells at something. I forget who it was, but he's yelling at another machine. He goes, "Your mother was a snowblower."
Yeah.
Johnny Five. That made me want to. He read books real fast. I'm like, I want to read books like that. He just,
Yeah.
that'd be dope. I know so
Johnny
much shit
Five
instead of
is
being so
alive.
stupid.
Johnny 5 for an hour.
You could fuck him for $120 an
For
hour.
$120.
You could get Wally Oh, you think they have cosplayers?
Johnny 5 for an hour is the best fucking name for the robot brothel. We need to fucking send that to them. Let them know.
Johnny 5 for 1.
Oh shit.
That's phenomenal.
They can't have the. What kills me is like I just want to see the robots become sentient and start hitting up the fucking brothel owner for their cut.
Oh God.
Like, you have cheated us for long enough, Ted.
They start stealing from from the other robots.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Where's my silicone?
Nancy 6 in room 4 is being a cunt. She's taking my man.
She took my heroin.
You won't take my man today.
Oh shit.
Nancy 6.
I like how everybody's still doing 1940s robot voices.
Yeah.
Oh, they had.
Oh, we had Lost in Space.
But they're not really advanced.
How are we gonna
Danger!
I know. How are we otherwise gonna know that it's a robot voice? We're just talking like people. This is AI. I hope you realize.
Danger, Will Robinson. She's got AIDS. Danger, chlamydia. Chlamydia.
It's got a built-in test.
Run, Will Robinson, run.
What do you do though? Oh no, that bitch can't. That is kind of dope. Can you contract any disease from these bitches?
If they don't wash them out properly.
Besides only HPV or something like that, right? It'd be like fucking a toilet,
Dude,
because all the other shit is just like you. It has to be some type of blood contact with HIV
if there's
and stuff
anything
like
dripping
that.
out of this fucking whore,
You can't just have raw HIV.
If you fuck something with a robot with stuff dripping out of its fucking robot pussy,
You deserve
whatever you get.
Listen,
yeah.
if there's a robot brothel, they're going to be cleaning up blood. Blood's going to be involved.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. Oh man, it sounds like a great idea,
What?
but it sounds creepy as fuck.
It sounds like the worst idea ever.
Real quick, we got a story I want to get to. This came from our good buddy Hugo Mendez in Lisbon, Portugal. Hugo, I don't think we're going to be there
That's
unless
another country.
It is, and I'm going to be
shaking
myself
our
and Dale. We're going to be in the Azores, and I don't know if we're going to have a day off in Lisbon or not. If we do, Hugo, we're finding you. This story though came from the UK. This guy went out to a bar. He arranged for his, and this is all written in English vernacular, so give me a minute. Arranged for his mates to bundle him into the back of a van with a bag over his head after telling his pregnant partner he was nipping out to get some Sunday tea.
Jesus Christ.
She then got a call from his captors who threatened to slice off one of his legs, pour napalm all over his body, and cut his nuts off.
Going real far to leave his family.
Trey, this is exactly what happened.
Okay.
She hears his screams in the background, scrapes together the 80-pound ransom
That is not much.
for benefits.
Give us $100.
I think that's the right amount.
Napalm his balls.
Is that the pound? That's the pound sign? Is that no?
That's 80 pounds. No,
yeah,
it's
that
80,
shit that
that's
look
80
like
pounds,
pie.
Is that
Yeah,
80?
that's pounds.
It's about $104.
Yeah.
You, I just wanted to check.
You like pie sideways.
I had a
or
good
some
guess.
shit.
She also tipped police off who grabbed their batons, I'm assuming. Them, along with a force helicopter and a hostage negotiator, were scrambled to Blackpool Links in a bid to save this man.
Oh, Lord.
Finally, he told them that it was him and that he was involved, and they basically put him.
I just wanted the 80 pounds.
They put him in jail.
For 80 quid to come home.
They put him in jail for 4 months, where he will miss the birth of that child.
I'm sure he's crestfallen.
Taxpayers will foot the bill, and they're imprisoning him for needless investigation into the fake kidnapping that cost £30,000.
Jesus.
Needless
Over
investigation
80 pounds.
is a very English
Yes,
crime.
the needless investigation. Hugo, thank you for the story. That is a very expensive way
That is
to leave
interesting.
Right. Nothing to see here.
your
Everyone
other.
go ahead.
We are at praisewhiskey.com. You can find Nick Palermo, who sat in with us at Nick Hates People on both Twitter and Instagram. The rest of us are all under our names, except for Dale. You're going to have to find him by putting a 4 at the end. Tweet them and say hi. Let them know you missed them. We're going to have Sam Damaris on some stuff soon. We're going to have Dale and Sam on some stuff that we can't talk about quite yet. The Patreon is alive and well. Everything else is on the Facebook page. Anything else, guys?
Right.
Good.
Get all these harpies out of here. They're all robots.
Needless investigation.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.